Greetings! Welcome back, everyone. We are about to begin the Flame series of missions in Spider-Man 2. Now, there are a total of 4 missions throughout the city, which become available after completing different parts of the main story, beginning with the mission Amends. You unlock Where Have You Been in the Financial District. Everything burns in Chinatown after completing Science Buddy. I Knew You Had It In You in Astoria after completing The Flames Have Been Lit. And lastly, it was for me in Williamsburg after completing Trouble with Harry. So, timestamps will be in the description. If you need any extra help, please comment, like, and subscribe. See you at the end.
We've managed to set our explosives in every zone except the last one. The demo crew's in there. There's 4 of them.
I'll find them. Just keep your radios open. And make sure nobody touches that detonator. Spiderbot can search faster in there than I can. Your time to shine, little guy. Make Spidey Daddy proud.
All right, so first off, not to spoil the spoil, but in this series of missions, I'm pretty sure that Yuri Watanabe, or I hope I'm saying that right. Did I say Watanabe? Watanabe. Yuri Watanabe.
Thank you.
All right, cool. We keeping that in the commentary. We got that head on buyout. Anyway, I was speaking with my boy Chemo, and if you're watching this, Chemo, you did a terrible job of like spoiling but not spoiling at the same time. You gave me some good details. But anyway, while we were talking, he had brought up Yuri Watanabe, and he was basically telling me that she comes back, and I don't know if he played the first one at all, but she was a police detective in the first one. So somewhere in, between the first one and the second one, she disappears and comes back in this little side story. And she comes back as this person called Wraith. Now, I'm not sure if she fights alongside Spider-Man in the comics at all, and I'm actually kind of hoping there's like a super nerd that has comic book intelligence that may happen to watch my video so he can answer my question without me going through 350 pages of Wikipedia or actually getting on the comics, because I don't like reading. It's anyway. Is she technically a superhero, or is she just a vigilante? Because I don't know really what happened to her in the disappearance, but she comes back as, Wraith, and she seems to have some like combat special abilities with this, like a scythe with on a chain. I don't even know what that's really called. I probably should have done the research before I started talking. Anyway, but we also have Cletus Kasady, but in this we know him as like a pyromaniac cult leader. So I guess that's does the game mirror the comics at all? Like, I know there's like some accuracy to them, but we know him in the comics as Carnage, but when he was without the symbiote, he's a serial killer, like a maniac or crazy mental health issue serial killer. And I'm sure that's in the realm or umbrella of cult leader, but I'm saying though, if I play this game fully, and I've 100%ed all Spider-Mans. They're not hard to 100%, so that's not really an achievement that I'm bragging about, but I'm saying, can people playing this game then go into the comics with a full understanding of really what happened, or is there like some purposefully misled information that's not mirroring the comics to kind of make this more video game appropriate story? That was a very large and long question, but back to the back to the video game, man. That's why we don't do commentaries. Joe's really just back here rambling with his 10 different perspectives of the same thing that everyone else is playing. I just realized it is must have been like 2 months since this game came out, and I've only put like 12 videos total on Spider-Man. Like, the plan was to have like a good short guide series of like 20 videos and we'd be done by Thanksgiving, but see, what had happened was my computer is old, so it has issues. Not that it's having issues right now. Don't you know, computer, don't manifest what I'm telling the people, but if it wasn't for those stints of frustration and troubleshooting and hours of anguish that you put me through, I feel like we would have probably been on, you know, doing Call of Duty guides or something. But either way, I guess we have some of those planned. Not really.
What are they?
Maybe a couple.
I didn't say anything to the police. Never even mentioned the flame. I just wanted out.
Then you should have remembered we all go out the same way we come in. Painfully.
Get out of here!
I feel like my gameplay gets less impressive every time I take a break from this game. Like, the combat system has always been really fluent on Marvel Spider-Man games, but it's just like, I find myself, I suck, you know? I don't know why this is all coming out in this one commentary. Maybe because it's more so it's not a guide, it's kind of like a walkthrough of this side story. But my goodness, you know?
Whoa, guys, can we take this outside? Is everyone okay? Besides me knocking you out, obviously? We're better than you ever will be. Who are you people? The only ones worthy enough to survive what's coming!
Finish him off before the police get here.
Pretty sure this building is gonna fall apart before then. What was the... Everybody, down!
Flame burns eternal.
Thanks. So what's your deal?
There you are.
Hey!
You never did like my smoking.
Yuri?
Lowlifes call me Wraith. Fits pretty well, I think.
I tried... Where have you been?
No time.
What about them?
They made their choice.
This'll be a new record. And they said it couldn't be done. Looks like Yuri took off. I thought she'd just need some time after what happened with Hammerhead. But coming back with that suit and a name like Wraith, I should keep an eye on her. And the other on these cultists. I need more eyes. Nope. How is this going to work? Just team up like normal, or... How long you been tracking these guys?
Few weeks. Heard rumors for a while. They leave bodies in their wake. They care a lot about the Crimson Hour, whatever that is.
The hot new club in Hell's Kitchen? Wow, that just popped out there, huh? Who says stuff like that? Not me.
This man Pete got problems, bro.
Left ball line. That'll do.
Oh, that's cool. So
find
we
their
can
boss,
initiate this
how will we
anytime.
know it's their boss?
Something tells me these people aren't fans of film.
Take out the cultists and keep moving?
Sounds good.
So, it's been, what, a year and a half since... How have you
But
been?
honestly, Spider-Man should have his own double
He was
takedown.
on a job.
And hopefully maybe I just never bought that skill yet, but I feel like he should be able to do that.
Fools be. How can you be sure it's Spider-Man?
Everything all right over there?
Has he ever been wrong?
If you're entertaining second thoughts, I suggest you burn now. All fast.
It's not small talk for me. I was worried about you.
I'm fine. I was angry before and sloppy. But
I also
then-
want to know how this is actually going to work, because like for double takedowns, how do they not hear that, bro? He oh goodness, I don't wait. For double takedowns, how's it going to
Keep
work?
going.
Because like, let's say if someone's in front and there's a man behind them,
It's locked. And I've been
isn't that
forcing it to
considered
trigger
safe
an
because it's a
alarm.
double takedown? Even though the line of sight from the man behind the person, he would be able to see that, but since they're both being taken down, it should technically be safe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Seems like new recruits are always paired
I
up
feel
with
like I'm
each
gonna
other.
fail on the stealth aspect, because that's gonna kick in and be like, oh, it's still dangerous, you know, instead of it being safe. But either way,
The cult uses tattoos to show off their ranks.
They're always paired up when they join. Wait, I've got an idea.
You want to share with the class?
Just watch.
I hope this isn't a puzzle. I don't do well when I record puzzles in games. It really shows my low intellect. It's low key embarrassing.
Please, please don't wake up. And not the tattoo I'm looking for. Great. There we go. Second time's the charm. So, you got any tattoos?
Just the one of Spider Cop's gravestone.
Come on, really?
What is wrong with her, bro? She just can't have no fun at all. And who didn't like Spider Cop? Like you.
Won't be so forgiving.
Oh my god, man.
Press the flame.
She's just like a dark cloud of dialogue.
For everything burns.
So serious.
You hear that somewhere before?
Nice horn.
Let's check on the prisoners. We'll get you out of here.
The door controls are in the next room. Hurry!
How many followers are in the building?
I don't know.
I had to cut that part out. I went totally opposite direction. There was really only one way to go, but somehow I got turned around and
Show up.
confused.
You doing okay? You sound...
I'm peachy.
I randomly just got like super in the mood for pepperoni pizza. I have got to get me one after this.
There's more here than that screensaver.
The brand is both the shield and sword. It will be your greatest source of resilience.
someone do
and
that?
Your greatest source. Spider-Man hiding up there.
Low-key do anything right now for a little bit of Roni. That sounds crazy.
See the door controls anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The wiring for the cells leads right here. The Book of Flame.
Sounds like a page turner.
Yes, but where's the...
There has to be some way to unlock those cells.
Bro, like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Just like, it's even highlighted, Joe. Come on, man.
We really need to stop meeting like this, Yuri. People will think you're trying to kill me.
Never thought you'd be able to trick anyone into joining one of your little clubs again.
Again.
Love is not a trick.
None of this is love.
I extended my hand when nobody else would. I doubt you, nor the fool's beacon there, would have done the same. But what would it take for you to love me?
Tell me where you're hiding and I'll show you.
The old hospital north of Astoria. Stop by anytime. If you're both worthy.
You knew who the flame was this whole time?
No! I had my suspicions, but I wasn't sure until I saw it.
How do you two know each other?
We had another group like this when I was a cop. I shut them down. He got away.
We have gotta upgrade the symbiote punch. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but we literally shove the big man with the symbiote punch. Like, good lord, we're weak.
Show yourself, Spider-Man! Oh, hi!
Let's get upstairs.
There's more followers behind the door of the bus. It's the only way out.
Wait here. We'll make sure it's safe.
You want to handle the door?
Why not? Okay, first things first. How does he know who you are?
My boyfriend. When I was chasing the cop, he enjoyed it. He learned who I was, and he could always tell me how I faced. Crimson Hour.
What else do you know about him?
That group he ran with before. When we got close to capturing him, he told them it was violent time. He killed them so nobody would talk to him. And they let him. He's a monster.
So this is the first time you've seen him since he got away?
I tried to track him down for months. Other chases got in the way. I knew he was around them.
That might be my favorite move, to grab somebody's weapon and throw it back at them.
And the
That's
followers of the flame, are they like his
it's
old
an
group?
easy knockdown
Your
too.
group was small, cautious. These people, I don't know what's bigger. Their numbers or their confidence.
Now let's get those folks out of here.
Shouldn't take us long to get to the hospital.
Yuri!
Walking into a
This
trap.
is the most obvious trap I've ever seen!
See, he know. He know.
And I fought Trapster.
We can't wait on this one. You don't know him.
I do know that we can't help anyone if we rush in there and get killed. We need a plan.
I'll scout out this hospital base of his and make sure everything's happy.
That's one word for it, sure. Another word would be slightly less stress. No. They're still breathing, but I don't know if the flame is gonna be so lucky. Not after Yuri said how dangerous he is. We have no idea what their Crimson Hour Doomsday event is. She just runs in.
This wasn't a part of the prophecy.
Trust the flame and keep watching. She has to leave eventually.
Gonna try to be stealthy
Do you
here.
hear that?
Take the 2 up top, and then we'll figure out the rest of them. See if we can split the other people up. Sometimes the hello? Okay. and this is why we don't talk and play. Good lord.
All right. Where are you, Yuri? That's not a good rumble. Just
What's
need
a
to get
good
to her.
rumble, Pete? You know? I mean, I admit it did sound like some type of explosion, but like anything louder than that could have been like an earthquake or something. What is a good rumble?
Anyone hear me? Anyone?
That's a map of Brooklyn.
That's a
Is that where the
that's a
Crimson
weird
Hour
way to
was
go, to
happening?
get kicked in the back of the neck.
Why Brooklyn? What's Oscorp got to do with all of this? A warehouse, scrapyard, parking lot, library? What's the connection?
I might just be old, man. I am so tired.
I've heard some concern amongst you recently concerning our losses at the clinic. My concern is that you thought of them as losses at all. Those embers who fell revealed themselves to be unworthy. And though we miss them, we have only grown stronger without them. So, when little Miss Yuri and the Fool's Beacon come to visit us, you show them how worthy we are. Trust the flame, for everything burns.
Who is this guy? I thought the whole world burning was a metaphor, but I'm starting to think they actually expect it to happen.
No!
What now?
I want this cleared as soon as possible.
What happened to the roof?
Clear that rubble now! Now!
Yuri's behind that rubble. I take out these cultists, I can get to her. And the flame. Wait. They're making explosives here. They're not waiting for the Crimson Hour. They want to cause it.
Curse those who disobey.
Just
How beautiful it will be. You don't want this world to go to the unworthy, do you? What's wrong with you? No, you don't. Show the flame how strong you are and that it was right to trust you. Show
Where'd you go?
always burns.
Found him! You're late, Fool's Beacon! Or did you get left behind?
don't you know? Only squares show up to parties on time. Where's this Crimson Hour? Is Brooklyn the target? Now to clear the rubble. What do you people want?
Who said anything about Oscorp?
Stop! The Fool's Beacon himself, as I prophesied! No!
I knew you had it in you, Yuri.
There. That'll keep pressure on it until I can...
Yes, I did already die. I was not expecting that we would be fighting Yuri. I actually kind of like it. But I feel like this is going to be a disagreement between her and Spider-Man where he doesn't want to kill any of the bad guys, and this is like the ongoing discussion of why he's even a superhero, because he's not. In my mind, Spider-Man is actually like a super villain because he keeps super villains alive. There's no other super villain where they well, I won't say they haven't teamed together, but I'm saying though, you don't see supervillains looking out for each other like Spider-Man does. He'll make sure you you go to a prison cell. Like, Loki gotta blame Pete because he done infected Miles with this ideology that we save everybody, even the supervillains that are causing catastrophes. It's insane.
I want to free him! No! You just want to go halfway! Gotta thank you, Rose, for giving me such a good shot! Much more exciting than all planning, Congratulations. You get to live out the rest of your life behind bars. And I owe it all to you. That's beautiful. I'm only gonna enjoy this a little bit.
He is actively saving Cletus Kasady. Watch, when after this battle, he's gonna be gone. I mean, we already know he's gonna be gone because he's Carnage, but I'm saying he not only let it happen, but he he made it such an open window of opportunity, you know?
I'm not the enemy.
Like, why would you? I'm probably going on a rant about this, but I just keep thinking about it. It's like, I wouldn't even want to be a superhero in the universe that Spider-Man exists because he's just going to create more work for us. I would much rather be a super villain, because if we end up fighting Spider-Man, I know I'm not going to die.
Everything's blurry. You care more about being good than doing good. You always have. You used to believe we could do both. Yeah. Then I grew up.
I might have to go back and do like an all bosses video for this.
You're just a man in a costume. Playing hero.
I cannot dodge that. A red is a perfect dodge. So if I dodge it, it should be dodged. I dodged it and still got hit. Like, what? This is why I know I'd be terrible at like Bloodborne, Dark Souls games.
You're never to convince me!
How long have I had that Venom surge? I could have, bro.
Yuri.
I just suck. Joe just sucks at video games, bro. That's my summary of it. I could have been whooping bunions, bro.
You okay?
You need to figure out your priorities. Because I'd rather lose sleep over the one person I killed than all the ones I didn't save.
I know my priorities. I am not going to let the flame hurt anyone else. I'll find him. Somehow. Looks like they're keeping watch on that scrapyard nearby. And there's some burned up papers about Oscorp.
Alright, so this should be like the very last part of this series of missions, so I doubt that we fight Cletus Kasady at all, but at least we'll be able to see
like an Oscorp property.
maybe his process of getting the symbiote.
Can you feel it? The unworthy will. Soon enough.
Then after this, I'm taking me a fat nap. Or I get that Roni pizza and then take the fat nap. Either way, fatness will be had.
So this is the Crimson Hour. Burning Brooklyn and everyone in it to the ground.
Oh, what a perfect lineup, Joe. Dead. Dead. Zip. Nope. We can't make a line there. Yes, I did upgrade to get that double takedown. I am proud of myself. Feel like I predicted that, you know, but anyway. Any way to give myself credit and take the focus away from Joe sucking at the game. And I also knew that that Pete would be, I guess, separated from the symbiote, but I remember beginning this game when I was still doing like the playthrough or walkthrough gameplays before I stopped because I didn't have any time to do those. I remember saying that I liked Miles better because his attacks or his powers are more aggressive. I feel like Pete kind of relies on like mechanical prowess, and it's like, I don't want to say it's not fun to play as Pete, but I feel limited into the amount of combat that I can take. Like, if there was like an army of 50 people, I'm definitely picking Miles. He just has better crowd control abilities. And not to mention they're quite aggressive. He's got the Venom surge, the punch, the yank. He has electrical powers like that he got from Martin Lee. So I'm just, there's so much more opportunity with Miles. It's almost, I love Pete, but he kind of sucks.
Good.
The fool's beak.
Easy now.
Maybe I've been too hard on the unworthy. After all, those around us are about to have the honor.
So much for the quiet approach. Gotta take them out before they detonate the bombs.
Why are the bombs going offline?
Great. Yuri. people!
How many bombs are left?
I don't know. I disarmed 4 of them, but there may be more. Flame down, you Ray!
Stop holding back! You have to lay waste to this entire neighborhood!
It sounds like all this is the start of their Crimson Hour!
Good thing I'm stopping it then. I checked the area earlier. I couldn't find where the flame is broadcasting from.
We can find him together when we're done here!
You can look for my lighter. Rick stole it at the hospital. Not your time yet, Ember. Something's off. Tonight's what the flame's been waiting for. He should be.
If you're going to leave, just leave!
After we're done here and I find him, you stay out of my way.
Not a chance! This doesn't have to get ugly again!
Apparently it does.
Just going to fail again! Did we do it? Did we actually do it? Oh, tell me. It's gonna hit the tankers.
You've stopped trains before, right?
Spider-Man 2 reference.
No brakes. Great. It's not working! Got any ideas?
We derail it.
How are we supposed to do that? Believe we're doing this?
Really?
All right, so totally missed that one.
Last shot. Guess you're gonna have to make up a new prophecy.
Before you and I met, one of my Embers told me about his work at Oscorp and this treatment that they had discovered. Who cares, right? A fancy suit that can make you big and strong. is
It's
just
in the
another
train
case of the
cart.
unworthy
Oh my
trying
God.
to cheat death and play God. That's what I thought too. But when devils attack the city, like I prophesied, and Oscorp sent out some of this treatment for safekeeping. I knew it was meant for me.
That's what all this was for.
And when the Crimson Hour rolls over this earth, it shall bring truth, judgment,
gone. He'll go underground just like last time, but I'll find him.
You could have killed him, but you saved me instead.
I told you, I'm trying to save the most lives. And you still do that pretty well. You gonna turn me in now? I'll let you know when I find him.
All right, so there's the trophy.
At least we stopped them from taking innocent lives.
I won't lie to you, I'm pretty much on Yuri's side now, even though she's still a dark cloud of negativity. She gets things done.
Tracking down the flame?
Thanks.
Unlike Pete.
I need some time to myself. Besides, we've taken down a good chunk of his operation, so he'll be going back to the drawing board. I'll start checking his old aliases. Archie Abel, Walter Wackman, Cletus Kasady. But this could take months, maybe even years.
I'll be ready when you've got something.
Thanks.
I couldn't turn her in after she saved me. Maybe I...
He was still thinking about turning her in? Like, bro, come on, Pete. Bro. Pete going out sad. Have you guys a nice day. Thanks for watching.